president has been pushing hard for schools to reopen in the fall. LA Unified is one of the largest school districts in the country. The superintendent, Austin Butner, says it's just not safe to have in-person learning in the fall. The president tells CBS News that is a mistake.
What do you tell parents and teachers who feel that it's unsafe to go back?
I would tell parents and teachers that you should find yourself a new person, whoever's in charge of that decision, because it's a terrible decision. Because children and parents are dying from that trauma too. They're dying because they can't do what they're doing. Mothers can't go to work because all of a sudden they have to stay home and watch their child, and fathers.
Also in that interview, the president defended his administration's handling of coronavirus testing, even though there is a shortage of tests in many parts of the country, and even though those who do get tested often have to wait for days to get their results.
Back in March, you said every American who wants a test will get a test. But one of the major labs in the U.S. announced today that the average wait time for a result is about 7 days. So is the national testing strategy working?
Working. We have 45 million tests as of, I think, today, approximately 45 million tests. No other country tests like us. In fact, I could say it's working too much. It's working too well. We're doing testing, and we're finding thousands and thousands of cases.
It is true that the U.S. has conducted more coronavirus tests than any other country, but when you look at per capita testing, that is the total number of tests conducted per 1,000 people, the U.S. is in 12th place. We're behind countries like Denmark, Iceland, and Russia. That according to ourworldindata.org. Finally, in that interview, the president once again lashed out at China for the coronavirus outbreak and suggested he would punish that country's government, but did not say exactly how.
Look, we made a great trade deal, but as soon as the deal was done, the ink wasn't even dry, and they hit us with the plague. Okay? So right now, I'm not interested in talking to China about another deal. I'm interested in doing other things with China.
And how will you hold the Chinese government accountable for COVID-19?
You'll see. You'll see. It's not for you. It's for me.
But you will hold them accountable.
You'll see.
Later this morning, the president will travel to Atlanta to speak about a policy change meant to speed up large building projects. Frank?